फिजियोलॉजी देखेंगे, स्केलेटल सिस्टम एंड मसल सिस्टम। थ्योरी जहाँ से भी पढ़े होंगे वहाँ से पढ़ लेंगे, ऐसा सिर्फ MCQ देखेंगे। तो weight of our body is mostly made up from water. Human body contains about 70% of water. Percentage of water in adult human body around 65%. Most abundant element found in the human body is oxygen. Maximum amount of element found in human body is calcium. In human body, percentage of which element is highest? Oxygen. The number of bone in an adult is 206. How many bones are there in human skeleton? 206. At the age of 20 years, the number of bone in human body is approximately 206. Which of the following is the smallest bone in the human body? Stapes, कान का. The smallest bone in our body is found in our ear. Number of bone in human skull 28. Salt found in maximum amount in human bones, calcium phosphate. How many pair of ribs are there in human body? 12. In a human body, leg bone is hollow. Osteoclasts are associated with which of the following? Bone marrow or bone fracture. What is arthroplasty in surgery? Hip joint replacement. The part of a skeleton that are not hard as bone and which can be bent are called cartilage. The bone are held together by elastic tissue are called ligament. Type of joint: pivot joint, atlas and axis is known as synovial joint. Plaque formed on teeth are made up of food particles plus saliva plus mouth acid plus bacteria. No pain is felt while cutting the nail because nails are made up of material of dead cell in which there is no blood circulation. Alpha keratin is a protein present in skin. Hair is composed of protein is called keratin. Which one of the following protein is present in human hair and nail? Keratin. Which of the following required for the formation of bone and teeth? So calcium or phosphorus. Which one of the following nutrition element is not essential for the formation of strengthening of bone and teeth? Iodine. The number of teeth are developed twice in the lifetime of a human being. 20. 12 permanent molar and are monophyletic. Other are 4 type of teeth: incisor, canine, premolar, molar. The strongest part of our body, enamel. Which is incorrect. Muscles can only push the bone. Muscle allow person to move, speak, chew. They control heartbeat, breathing, digestion. The strongest muscles in human body, jaw. Breastbone, sternum. Collarbone, clavicle. Kneecap, patella. Shoulder blade, scapula. डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम देखेंगे. माउथ, एसोफेगस, डायफ्राम, स्टोमक, स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन, लार्ज एनस, गॉल ब्लैडर, लीवर, पेनक्रियाज, अपेंडिक्स. गॉल ब्लैडर में इमल्सिफिकेशन ऑफ फैट, स्टोरेज ऑफ बाइल, लीवर प्रोडक्शन ऑफ बाइल, ग्लाइकोजिनेसिस, सिंथेसिस ऑफ यूरिया, पेनक्रियाटिक जूस, एनस डिस्चार्ज ऑफ फीसेज, large intestine absorption of water, small intestine digestion of carbohydrate, fat and protein, absorption of digested food, stomach HCl, pepsin enzyme, digestion of protein. Amylase convert starch in disaccharide, trypsin protein into a smaller peptide, lipase, glycerol and convert fat into glycerol and fatty acid, elastase break down protein, nuclease break down nucleic acid into nucleotide, duodenum, jejunum, ileum. Mucus and secrete alkaline fluid. Ellipsin break down peptone into amino acid, lipase break down fat into fatty acid and glycerol. Maltose into glucose. Sucrose break down sucrose into glucose and fructose. Nucleotides break nucleotide into nitrogen base, sugar and phosphoric acid. Colonidification. In human body, most digestive process take place in small intestine. Taste, not the taste of tongue. 4 and 7. Spicy or pungent. Sensitive area of human tongue to bitterness is posterior part. In the buccal cavity of human being, digestion of which one of the following it is started? Carbohydrate. Saliva helps in the digestion of starch. Which of the following digested with the help of saliva? Starch. Enzyme involved in hydrolysis of starch to glucose is amylase. In human body, liver has an important role in fat digestion. Liver produces two important fat digesting enzymes. Liver has multiple functions: that secretion of bile, storage of fats, synthesis urea glycolysis, especially in digestion of fat, bring there about hydrochloric acid is secreted in the stomach. Enzyme is a biocatalyst. Enzyme are basically protein. Most of enzyme are protein. Enzyme are protein substance which are responsible for catalyzing chemical reaction in a living systems are enzyme. Which about enzyme is correct? Biocatalysts perform their action on site where they are produced. Which enzyme can catalyze the conversion of glucose to ethanol? Zymes. Production of which of the following is a function of liver? Urea. Digestion of lipid take place in the presence of some bile acid or lipase. The source of enzyme lipase is pancreas. Which of the following is not digestive enzyme in human system? Gastrin. Trypsin, ptyalin और पेप्सिन डाइजेस्टिव एंजाइम है. गैस्ट्रिन पेप्टाइड हार्मोन है स्टिमुलेटिंग सिक्रेशन ऑफ गैस्ट्रिक एसिड. In human body, digestion of protein begins in which of the following? Stomach. Enzyme convert protein into amino acid. Pepsin. Urease enzyme catalyze hydrolysis of urea. Zymes enzyme naturally in yeast. Lactase milk. All protein in our food are digested in a small intestine only. नहीं. Protein digesting enzyme from the pancreas are released into a small intestine. An enzyme which helps digestion of protein, trypsin. Which of the following change is catalyzed by the enzyme trypsin? Protein to amino acid. In human body, which structure is appendix attached to large intestine? Which one of the following correct sequence in order of decreasing of length of three structural part given below small intestine? Ileum, jejunum, duodenum. Human body is incapable of digesting cellulose. Starch degrading enzyme diastase is found in human body. Identify the correct pair of enzyme and its function. E. coli restriction in endonuclease 2 cut DNA at a specific place. Ptyalin digest a starch. Convert a starch into dextrine and maltose. Pepsin split protein into proteose and peptones. Renin kidney that convert angiotensin into angiotensin. Renin convert oxytocin, a peptide, polypeptide hormone, stimulate contraction of the smooth muscles of uterus, induce contraction of smooth muscles. Vitamin carotene, enzyme, pepsin, hormone, testosterone or progesterone, protein, keratin. Ultimate substance to which carbohydrates are degraded, glucose. Extra glucose in body get converted into glycogen and is stored in liver. Energy is stored in liver and muscles in the form of glycogen. How is liver affected on fasting for more than 10 days? Liver glucose level in liver diminished. The stone present in human gallbladder primarily affect the digestion of fat. Largest gland in human body is liver. Largest gland in human body, liver. Bile is stored in gallbladder. Bile is produced in liver. This is the second largest gland of human body. Its secretion comes out from characteristic type of cell and is alkaline. Its secretion is said to be complete digestive juice, pancreas. With the reference to normal human being, consider the following. In response to presence of HCl, secretin is produced from duodenum. Introgastron is produced in small intestine in response to the presence of fatty acid. Vitamin and nutrition: carbohydrate, fat, protein, minerals, nucleic acid, vitamin, water. Saturated fat, unsaturated fat, trans fat, protein, essential amino acid, non-essential amino acid. Complete diet: vitamin, fat soluble A, D, E, K, water soluble B, C. Vitamin A, retinol. Vitamin B, thiamine. Night blindness, beriberi, growth retardation, xerophthalmia A. Vitamin B2, riboflavin, cirrhosis or glossitis, dermatosis, digestive disorder. Vitamin B3, niacin, pellagra. Vitamin B5, pantothenic parathesia, burning sensation. Vitamin B6, pyridoxine, anemia, skin problem and muscular twisting. Vitamin B7, skin disease, fall of hair. Vitamin B9, folic acid, anemia, growth retardation. Vitamin B12, cobalamin, a vitamin with cobalt. Pernicious anemia, abnormality in nervous system. Vitamin C, ascorbic acid, scurvy, bleeding gums. Vitamin D, calciferol, ricket, osteomalacia. Vitamin E, tocopherol, sterility and weakening of reproductive organ and muscles. Vitamin K, naphthalocunnin, increase blood clotting time. Question देखें. Food will provide the nutrient for the growth of new tissue in human body. Cheese. Consider the following statement about probiotic food. Probiotic food contain live bacteria which are considered beneficial to human. Probiotic food helps in maintaining gut flora. Consider probiotic. Probiotics are made of both bacteria and yeast. The organism in probiotic found in food we ingest, but they do not naturally occur in our gut. Probiotics help in digestion of milk sugar. Nutraceuticals are products which have nutrient and medicinal effect. Funk invented vitamins. Vitamin not correctly matched. Vitamin D, Paul Muller. Vitamin D, Bernard. What are vitamins? Organic compound. Which one of the following group compound is accessory dietary factor? Vitamins. Most of the vitamins are not synthesized in human body. Human organs synthesize only essential micronutrients. Human body synthesize all vitamin required by it. Vitamins are essential for proper growth of the body. Not correct about vitamins. Vitamin K is water soluble. Fat soluble. ADK fat soluble. Fat soluble. AD. Vitamin is soluble in water B and C. Water soluble with vitamin B or C. Water soluble B and C. Some vitamins are fat soluble, other water soluble. Water soluble B, C. Living organisms require at least 27 elements, of which 15 are metal. Among these are required in major quantities include potassium, sodium, magnesium, calcium. Apples have a special value for heart patients because they are rich source of potassium only. Regular intake of fresh fruit and vegetable is recommended in diet since they are good source of antioxidant. How do antioxidant help a person maintain health and promote longevity? They neutralize the free radicals produced in body during metabolism. What is the role of antioxidant in human system? They protect cell against the effect of free radical. Vitamin C is found in chili. Vitamin which found in citrus fruit and necessary for maintaining healthy skin. Vitamin C. Main source of vitamin C, raw and fresh fruit. Best source of vitamin C, gooseberry. Richest source of vitamin C, amla. Highest content of vitamin C, orange. Vitamin C, ascorbic acid. Richest source of vitamin C, orange. Helpful for healing of abound vitamin C. Vitamin C help in absorption which of the following element? Iron. Vitamin does not get stored in body. C. Vitamins deficiency cause disease and of slow blood coagulation. D. Blood clotting. Vitamin K. Mainly responsible for blood coagulation. Vitamin K. Blood clotting. K. Blood clotting. K. Vitamin K. Blood clotting. Vitamin K. Used as antidote to anticoagulant poison. Vitamin K. Synthesized by essential bacteria. B12 word. Vitamin K. Not correctly matched. Vitamin K sterility, blood coagulation. Vitamin D, sun rays. सन रेज से आता है विटामिन डी. फॉर्म्ड इन स्किन इन प्रेजेंस ऑफ सनलाइट. डी. डिफिशियंसी ऑफ विटामिन डी, rickets and osteoporosis. Composition of vitamin D, calciferol. Vitamin is known as ergocalciferol. Vitamin D2. Cholecalciferol. Vitamin D. Considered as hormone. D. Deficiency of which vitamin? Night blindness. A. Vitamin A stored in liver. Vitamin A stored in liver. Contain more vitamin A content carrot. Vitamin A mango. Not formed in our body. Vitamin A. Essential for normal vision. Retinol. If somebody stop taking green vegetable, he will suffer from night blindness. He will suffer from vitamin A deficiency. Cobalt, vitamin B12, cobalamin. विटामिन B12 में कोबाल्ट विटामिन B12. Vitamin B12 remained stored in liver for about 3 and 5 years. Vitamin B12 is water soluble. Cyanocobalamin B12, thiamine B1. Beriberi, rickets, scurvy C, ricket D, thiamine B1. Beriberi, helpful for keeping a dream in memory for longer duration. B6, not correctly matched. Alpha B1, orange cod liver oil beet gram, not correctly matched. विटामिन B2 cod liver, A और D है वो, नॉट करेक्टली मैच्ड. A ऑरेंज, C मिलेगा उससे. विटामिन के अल्फा, विटामिन डी और लिवर ऑयल, विटामिन ई बीट जर्म ऑयल, विटामिन सी लेमन. नाइट ब्लाइंडनेस A, रिकेट D, स्कर्वी C, बेरी B1. रिकेट D, बेरी B1. नाइकटोलोपिया A, स्कर्वी C, विटामिन सी स्कर्वी. फॉलिक एसिड एनीमिया, विटामिन ए बेरी, विटामिन B1 नाइट ब्लाइंडनेस, A नाइट ब्लाइंडनेस, B1 बेरी. फॉलिक एसिड एनीमिया, C स्कर्वी. विटामिन डी कलर ब्लाइंडनेस नहीं, रिकेट्स. विटामिन सी स्कर्वी, विटामिन डी रिकेट्स. विटामिन ई नाइट ब्लाइंडनेस नहीं. विटामिन राइबोफ्लेविन चिलोसिस. विटामिन एन डिफिशियंसी, रॉन्गली मैच. राइबोफ्लाविया बेरी गलत. thiamine, not correctly matched. A, विटामिन ए से रूमेटिज्म नहीं, नाइट ब्लाइंडनेस. रेटिनॉल A, कंजंक्टिविटीज. टोकाफेरॉल E, स्टेरिलिटी. साइनोकोबालामिन B12, पर्नीशियस एनीमिया. पायरोडॉक्सिन B, विटामिन B6, मेंटल इलनेस, नॉट करेक्टली मैच्ड. टोकाफेरॉल बेरी, not correctly matched. D, anxiety rock. विटामिन के स्टेरिलिटी. Important source of vitamin E, beet germ oil, not a vitamin. Thyroxine. Banana accepted the most calorie of fruit has what amount of calories per 100 gram? 116 kilocalorie. Legumes are highly nutritious because they are rich in protein. Highest protein content is found in soybean. Richest in protein, soybean. Highest protein content is found in grain of soybean. The richest source of protein, groundnut. Richest source of both protein and fat, groundnut. Daily energy required by a hard worker man, 4000 kilocalorie. Bread making quality, gluten. Which one of the following is not correct according to amino acid triacin present in protein rich? It can protect against free radical responsible for aging. Mostly carbohydrate, rice. How many calories drinking a glass of water? 0. An essential constituent of diet is carbohydrate. Major food fuel during exercise of long duration is carbohydrate. Nitrogen is not essential constituent of carbohydrate. Element that maintains balance between acidity and alkalinity in our body is phosphorus. Which one of the following compound is not stored in human body? Amino acid. Among the following, which fruit is rich source of iron? Caronoda. Which of the minerals are required by human body for the contraction of muscle? Calcium, iron, sodium. Spinach leaves contain the highest amount of iron. Rich source of iron. Spinach. Iron content is maximum in green vegetable. Grain of basmati rice get elongated on being cooked because of higher content of amylose. Among the following, presence of which brings sweetness in milk? Lactose. Saccharide present in milk is lactose. Sucrose, glucose, fructose, lactose, glucose, lactose, maltose, glucose. Bacteria cause milk to spoil. Lactobacillus. Convert milk into curd. Bacteria. Cow milk is slightly yellow in color due to carotene. Cow milk is yellowish white in color due to the presence of carotene together with casein. Average fat content of buffalo milk 7.2%. Rennin and lactose, the enzyme required to digest milk, disappear in human body by the age of 6 to 15 years. Milk protein digested by which of the following? Rennin. Casein is milk protein. White color of milk is due to presence of casein. Which one of the following protein is found in milk? Casein. Tissues are formed in body by protein. Slow growth of the human body is caused due to deficiency of which of the following? Protein. Which of the following elements are present in all protein? Carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen. Molecules: vitamin B12, cobalt, hemoglobin, iron, chlorophyll, magnesium, brass, copper. Vitamin B12, cobalt, hemoglobin, iron, chlorophyll, magnesium, chalcopyrite, copper. Vitamin B, A, retinol, B1, thiamine, B2, riboflavin, B3, niacin, 5, pantothenic, B6, pyridoxine, 7, biotin, 9, folic acid, B12, cobalamin, C, ascorbic, D, calciferol, E, tocopherol, K, naphthoquinone. Correctly matched. B1 retinol, correctly matched. B2 riboflavin. Which one is not micronutrient? Sulfur. Micronutrient: iron, boron, copper, chloride, magnesium, nickel, zinc, molybdenum, will, sulfur, carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, potassium, magnesium, calcium, phosphorus. Macronutrient. Main vitamin found in papaya: vitamin C. Not natural source of vitamin A: milk. Does not denature a protein: infrared. Choose wrong statement regarding protein. About 30% of our body weight comes from protein. Protein requirement of young and old person are higher in old and lower in the young. Daily intake of protein recommended for a moderately active woman is 45 gram. How much protein is a lactating mother requires in a daily diet? 70 gram. Which of the following statement is not correct? Milk contain none of the vitamin B. Vitamin B1, 2, 6, 12. Mother's milk provide almost complete diet to the newborn, but it lacks of the following: iron. shown in breastfed baby when compared to bottle-fed baby. It is less obese. It shows greater capacity to resist disease. It gets more vitamin and protein. Besides protein and carbohydrate, other elements of nutritional value found in milk include calcium and potassium. Milk is a poor source of vitamin C. Starch is a polysaccharide. Starch and cellulose is not correct. Both of them give color with iodine. Starch Starch gives blue-black color in iodine solution, where cellulose gives no color in this solution. Which of the following would lead to malnutrition? Overnutrition, undernutrition, imbalanced nutrition. Fatty acid should be a part of human diet. A normal diet human should contain 75 grams of fat. Deficiency disease developed due to absence of essential fatty acid. Linseed is a rich source of omega-3 fatty acid. Which one of the following is richest source of alpha-linolenic acid? Flaxseed. Vitamins are in vigorous element which a small amount is required for good health. Vitamin helps to keep body healthy by killing harmful bacteria. Human diet could compulsory contain glycine, serine, tryptophan, non-essential amino acid है वो. Essential amino acid cannot be synthesized in human body. Most amount of calorie per unit fat. Fat present below the skin surface in our body act as a barrier against loss of heat from the body. Best source of all essential amino acid, egg. Maximum energy in metabolic process, fat. Diet provide maximum energy to human body. Carbohydrate, fat, protein. Substance which makes up about 80% of the living material is most organism is protein. Vegetable oil is suitable for heart patient. Sunflower oil. Doctor recommend that we should cook our food in oil rather than banaspati ghee because oil contain unsaturated fat. Sunflower oil is rated as a good quality edible. It contains high quantity of unsaturated fatty acid. Heart patient sunflower. Unsaturated fat are more reactive compared with saturated fat. Unsaturated fat have only single bond in their structure. Double or consumption of fish is considered to be healthy when compared to flesh of other animals because fish contain polyunsaturated fatty acid. Trans fat is generally considered to be bad for human health because it lowers the level of HDL. A triglyceride fat.